Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Jeremy Wall. The Barron County Sheriff's Office reports that 2 people drowned in Pokegama Lake. Officials were called to the lake after 4:15 p.m. Deputies were joined by the Shutech Fire Department, Shutech EMS, and the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources in response. They recovered the body of a 59-year-old man to the shore, where he was pronounced dead. He was identified as Scott Brumad of Chippewa Falls. Officials say that they learned there had been a second person on the pontoon at the same time and searched the area until about 9 p.m. The next morning, they resumed the search and ultimately recovered from the water the body of 59-year-old Doug Robinson of Shutech. Authorities are referring to the drownings as accidental, but the incident remains under investigation. The American Queen riverboat was docked briefly in La Crosse Saturday. Built in 1995, it is said to be the largest river steamboat ever. While the vessel was docked in Riverside Park, passengers got to take a bus tour to parts of the community, such as the Dahl Auto Museum, the Heritage Center, the historic Hickson House, and even a short trip to Winona. During that time, visitors could get a glimpse of the American Queen's beauty from the shore. For more information on the American Queen, be sure to download our free News 8 app now. Well, runners have a chance to showcase their endurance at the 24-hour Hickson Forest Run in La Crosse. The event is free to the public and started today at the Upper Hickson Forest Trails. Known as Run Until Done, each team consists of 1 to 8 runners with races starting every hour. Runners have 1 hour to complete a 4-mile loop. If not finished in the hour the runner is done, organizers say that trail racing is more than just getting out in nature, but also a community.
When you start to become part of the trail running community, you realize how close and awesome these type of people are, and you'll want to just stick around.
The Rud Run will go on until when the last team or individual is done. Galvin mentioned that there are a few individuals that are trying to complete the whole 24 hours. If they do, that will equal to running 100 miles. The Healthy Community Partnership of La Crescent hosted its first annual La Crescent Parade of Gardens today. Organizers wanted to give the community a chance to showcase the variety of gardens in the area. This consisted of vegetable gardens, pollinators, fruit trees, even student gardens at the elementary school. From live music to a multitude of vendors and exhibits from Houston County Master Gardeners, it was not just a fun day, but an educational one as well.
Gardening is very important. It's a way to, I guess, attract wildlife as well as to also grow your own food, and I think that that's super important for young people especially to know where their food comes from.
If you are interested in seeing future events held by the Healthy Community Partnership of the La Crescent area, download our free News 8000 app for more info.
Yeah, overall it was a nice Saturday actually, with lower dew points, clear skies almost. So overall a good start to the weekend. Things will change a little bit tomorrow, but the good news is we're not expecting as much rain as we originally thought earlier this week. Looking at satellite radar right now, you can see all the activity is to the west, but it's falling apart as that low actually gets closer. Overall, we're just having a few clouds and kind of that easterly wind. The big picture shows that low that's spinning out in South Dakota. It looks ominous, but it's going to begin to track southeastward, so it's going to take some time to get here, but that's not going to be an issue for tonight. Overall today, we've got current temperatures in the mid to lower 80s, upper 70s further north. A little bit of a change from yesterday. Obviously, we're a little bit cooler, but I think the bigger change to today, you probably noticed outside, is the dew points, upper 50s. Yesterday, we were in the mid to upper 60s, so it has dried out with that easterly wind coming off of there. That's the good thing, and there's your change. 10 to 15 degree drop, and that's even more prominence as you get down into Iowa. Overall tonight, this evening, there's no issue to speak of. A light easterly winds, mid to 70s, mild and dry conditions. Once again, what we got going on ahead, we'll time out those showers for tomorrow, not a complete washout. Stay seasonal next week, and we'll give you an update if we see any more rain chances coming later next week. All that coming up a bit later in the broadcast.
All right, thank you, Greg. A chaotic scene erupted in New York City Friday after a giveaway by an internet personality sparked a mob. CBS News' Bradley Blackburn has more from the Big Apple.
The massive crowd in New York City's Union Square formed in minutes. Thousands of young people who showed up for a PlayStation giveaway, planned and promoted by Kai Cenat, a popular internet streamer with millions of followers.
We'll be doing a huge giveaway.
Once the people for the giveaway started coming out, that's when things started to get out of control. So people started pushing and stuff.
This event grew exponentially, rapidly.
Police say some in the crowd started throwing supplies from a nearby construction site and lit fireworks. As the chaos grew, the NYPD deployed drones and mobilized 1,000 officers, some of whom were injured. Police cars were destroyed.
I had thousands of kids out there. I needed thousands of parents out there, all right?
The giveaway never happened. Cenat himself posting this video on his stream. When he was removed from the scene, the crowd started to disperse, but spread to nearby blocks. People seen climbing on outdoor restaurants, grabbing plates from diners and throwing them at officers. Civilians were injured too.
Where did they hit you, sir?
Police say they made at least 65 arrests, 30 of them juveniles, and Cenat will face charges for the unpermitted event.
At least 2 counts of inciting a riot, unlawful assembly.
An out-of-control crowd in the middle of Manhattan, fueled by the power of social media. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
The park reopened Friday night after several hours of cleanup. The crowd also disrupted the city's subway system with trains forced to bypass the Union Square hub. Coming up on News 8, the Federal Communications Commission issued a record for an illegal auto warranty scam recently. Find out how the globe-spanning operation violated U.S. telecom laws. But first, prices at the pump have jumped this summer. We will look at that in our consumer report. That's up next. Stay with us.
Is your roof a victim of hail damage? Call us today for a free roof check or schedule one online. Kenthammer A1 Roofing and Construction, a trusted name in the Cooley region for generations.
Choosing a treatment for your chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, can be overwhelming. So ask your doctor about Botox. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine before they even start. It's the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine treatment. So far, more than 5 million Botox treatments have been given to over 850,000 chronic migraine patients.
Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they'd talked to their doctor and started Botox sooner. So ask your doctor if Botox is right for you. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Botox.
Stop in now at our biggest sale of the summer at Interior Designs in Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year, going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Is your roof a victim of hail damage? Call us today for a free roof check or schedule one online. Kenthammer A1 Roofing and Construction, a trusted name in the Cooley region for generations.
Blackburn tells us more in this Eye on Consumer report.
One thing cooling off this hot summer, the job market. The U.S. economy added 187,000 jobs last month, falling short of expectations. But unemployment inched down to 3.5%, showing continued resilience against inflation pressures. The Federal Reserve will be eyeing these numbers and several more economic reports before its next policy meeting in September. Prices at the pump have jumped this summer, up an average of 30 cents from a month ago. AAA says it boils down to supply and demand, oil prices, and extreme heat.
in certain parts of the country, extreme temperatures, triple digits, will affect refineries because they don't want to work in such extreme heat.
The heat dome, parked over much of the country in June and July, pushed temperatures into the triple digits for weeks, forcing some refineries to cut their output. And though chances are you lost the billion-plus Mega Millions jackpot, you probably loved playing the game. Psychologists say it's hard for our brains to understand odds like 1 in more than 302 million. But for just $2, you can stimulate dopamine and adrenaline, just dreaming of what you do with the possibility of all that cash. And that's your Eye on Consumer. I'm Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
The Federal Communications Commission issued a record fine of nearly $300 million for an illegal auto warranty scam robocall operation this week. The FCC says it is the largest such network that it has ever investigated. The agency says the globe-spanning operation violated U.S. telecom laws when it made more than 5 billion robocalls to more than 500 million phone numbers over the course of 3 months in 2021. But the FCC says that the operation had been in existence for even longer and had stretched back to 2018. The ringleaders of the operation, Roy Melvin Cox Jr. and Aaron Michael Jones, were repeat offenders and were under lifetime bans against making telemarketing calls. The FCC says they directed all U.S.-based voice providers to stop carrying traffic linked with certain members in the enterprise. The agency says as a result, illegal auto warranty robocalls dropped by 99%. The FCC says the matter will be referred to the U.S. Department of Justice for collection if the parties do not pay the fine promptly. Coming up on News 8, the FCC has confirmed 2 cases of swine flu. We'll have the details for you after the break.
And that haze from the wildfire smoke in the atmosphere is going to be replaced by some showers tomorrow, but it's not a complete washout. We'll break down when to expect it and what those temperatures look like next week after the break.
They started out delivering the papers and ended up making the headlines. Toma Area Community Theater presents Disney's Newsies, August 4th at 7 p.m. and August 6th at 1 p.m. Order your tickets online today at tomaact.com.
Arby's, 2 for $7 every day. Yee, classic beef and cheddar hard. 2 of those things for just $7. Arby's, we have the meat.
Which hotel? Somebody say which hotel? I'm great at this. Dance your faves in the spa-like bathroom. Or enjoy local craft beers with breathtaking views at the Cambria. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
At Batteries Plus, we bring power to your life. Extreme heat is tough on your car battery. If you are not sure how much life is left in your car or truck battery, visit us for a free battery test today.
Everybody likes something for nothing. Now at Home Furniture, when you spend $4.99 or more for something, like this Bevan sofa, you'll pay nothing down, nothing for interest, nothing for sales tax, and pay nothing for shipping. Shop your favorite furniture and mattresses and get them with nothing down, nothing for interest, nothing for sales tax, and nothing for shipping. Now that's something. The Something for Nothing sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
Not every day in the Cooley region is sunny and perfect. It's going to rain, but don't worry. We'll be the first to warn you when it's coming. And when it does, what better way to stay dry while on the go than with one of these? This summer, News 8 is giving away these stylish and fancy first-worn weather umbrellas. And all you need to do to win is send us your coolest weather pics. Rain or shine, just send us a pic that you took of the great weather around here. For complete rules, just go to news8000.com/contests.
They started out delivering the papers and ended up making the headlines. Toma Area Community Theater presents Disney's Newsies, August 4th at 7 p.m. and August 6th at 1 p.m. Order your tickets online today at tomaact.com.
Welcome back. From new protection against a common respiratory virus soon being available for infants to new guidelines about colorectal cancer screenings, CBS News' Natalie Brand has this week's top medical stories.
U.S. health officials say infants should get a recently approved drug to fight RSV. Beyfortus, developed by AstraZeneca and Sanofi, is expected to be ready later this year. A panel of outside advisors to the CDC voted to recommend the one-time shot. It comes months after 2 vaccines for older adults were also approved. RSV sends more than 50,000 children to U.S. hospitals every year, and several hundred of them die. There are new screening guidelines for colon cancer in adults without symptoms. The American College of Physicians now suggests that doctors should begin screening at age 50 for average risk adults with no symptoms. Consider not screening asymptomatic adults between the ages of 45 and 49, and stop screening for colorectal cancer for adults over 75. But the American Cancer Society still recommends the screening for average risk patients at age 45 and even released a statement saying it strongly disagrees with the American College of Physicians' new guidance. Alarming news about the impacts of alcohol on heart health. A new study warns that having as little as 1 drink a day may increase systolic blood pressure. That's the top number in a blood pressure reading, even in those without existing hypertension. This study, published in the journal Hypertension, looked at 19,000 people. It finds the negative impacts continue to rise with every additional drink. That's a look at some of the week's top health stories. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
With fair season in full swing, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have some tips on staying healthy after visiting animal exhibits. According to the CDC, 2 people caught swine flu after visiting pig exhibits at agricultural fairs. In Michigan, the agency says each patient became ill with flu-like symptoms about 10 days after visiting the exhibits at 2 different fairs last month. The CDC also says neither patient had to be hospitalized and there was no person-to-person spread of the virus in either case. The agency is reminding people to avoid eating or drinking around pig exhibits at fairs and to avoid contact with animals that appear to be ill. You should also wash your hands after visiting such exhibits. The CDC advises those who are immunocompromised to avoid pig exhibits completely. All right, let's send it over to Greg now with a check of the forecast. Greg.
Yeah, speaking of the state fairs going on right now, and today was not bad, and actually tomorrow doesn't look as bad. And earlier in the week, we thought actually it kind of be wet towards that West Allis and Milwaukee, but right now it actually doesn't look bad if anyone's going to the state fair tomorrow. We're going to have some periods of showers tonight and tomorrow, but it's periods, tomorrow and tomorrow night. There'll be some showers on Monday, and we still have some more rain chances coming the later half of the second week. But overall, it's not a washout in any of these these rain chances. Tomorrow a little cooler. We'll have low to mid 80s most of the week. Pretty much seasonal temperatures, a little bit cooler, and then maybe a little bit cooler as we go towards next week. But we're not seeing any hot or humid conditions really in the next 7 to 10 days. Overall, we're still tracking that low as it progresses eastward. It's taken more of a southerly track than we thought earlier this week, so that's why more of the precipitation is going south. But over to today, tomorrow, it'll continue to progress east. We're going to be on the northern edges of it, and as it push further east towards Monday, it's going to push all the precipitation that way. So by the time we get to Monday morning, we should start clearing out, and that'll continue to push east. Overall, that's the one system we're watching. We got another one midweek, but that one also has trended a little bit further south, but that'll give an opportunity for rain probably Wednesday, Thursday, and then another one that could be a Friday to Saturday one too. So once again, we have some opportunities for rain coming next week, but right now the severe wet threat looks low, and overall the precipitation chances are not a complete washout at this point, but that could change too as we get closer to the event. Precipitation here for this event, for we're looking at the next couple days, not much. A quarter to a half compared to what we saw earlier was 1 inch to 2 inches. Everything has pushed to the south. That event coming Wednesday, Thursday, we could pick up maybe another ½ inch to 1 inch. Once again, this will be refined as we get closer to the next event. And then as we look at overall 7-day total, the track has really shifted south to what it was. So a lot of these areas towards Iowa to Illinois, all the way through Indiana could get this 2 to 3 inch mark over the next 7 days. Once again, total rainfalls maybe a ½ inch over the next 7-10 days. The other news is a severe threat that has remained to the south. That's just what we're going to see for right now for tomorrow. And then tomorrow it shifts to southern. It actually has pushed even to central Illinois. So overall, no severe threat with any of these showers. And then we might not see much in the way of thunderstorms tomorrow. I think most it'll be showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm, but overall we're looking pretty good. For tonight, no issues. We're going to see the rain really start to approach as we get towards tomorrow morning. 4 a.m. you're starting to see some spotty showers over the area west of Rochester that'll begin to lift north. Once again, a lot of hit and miss in areas far to the north up to Ladysmith or even to east of Sparta. May not see a lot of showers until we get to the afternoon hours as it gets closer, but even then through the night, it's spotty in nature, so not an all-day washout through tomorrow night. Once we get to tomorrow, Monday morning, we'll start clearing out. We'll have a few clouds there waking up Monday morning. Overall, northeast wind will be in the mid to upper 60s. That'll allow our temperatures to get fairly good. So overnight lows tonight, we're not going to see in way much, mid to upper 60s, around 60 to the north. Showers will probably hold off, so it should be a dry night. And then tomorrow, just off and on rain showers, maybe a thunderstorm. Once again, around 80 for most of the temperatures. Better shot of precipitation, you go into northeast Iowa. That's probably where the cooler temps will be, just because we have more cloud cover we'll be dealing with. But as you look at the 8-day forecast, overall, it looks fairly good next week, but those rain chances are Wednesday and then a Friday, Saturday opportunity for rain. Overall temperatures, not seeing any in the way of amount of hot or humid conditions right now, which is the good news for the Irish Festival. I know it's going on next week. So overall, not bad, but we will dealing with some showers tomorrow. But once again, there will be plenty of dry periods for tomorrow too.
Yeah, you got to enjoy the warm weather while it's still here. But
yes, it's August, so our temperatures are going to start coming down. So, but like I said, it looks overall good this whole week.
I'll take it. Thanks you so much, Greg. Coming up after the break, a big day for the Badgers. One of their own is inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And hear from head coach Luke Fickell about how the first week of fall camp is going. Kate is in next with sports.
Join Lacrosse's #1 remodeler. Good pay and benefits. No weekends. $2,000 sign-on bonus. Work with the best. The Ford Store Home Improvements. Apply online or in person.
So I come to this country looking for opportunities, and I found out in Pilgrims. The opportunities in here are like infinity. Give Pilgrims an opportunity. It's going to be great, and it's a really, really good place to work.
Holiday Inn Express in Onalaska is your corporate headquarters for all business or personal travel in the Coulee region. Conveniently located within walking distance of 6 restaurants, retail locations, and 3 grocery stores. We are at the hub of your corporate visit. With hot breakfast served daily, meeting rooms for corporate presentations, and a state-of-the-art workout facility. We have everything you need for your next business trip.
When foot pain is breaking your heart, a mother's story.
My foot pain got really bad after I had my son. I didn't have any energy left to play with him.
She tried various tricks and treatments.
A lot of those disposable throwaway inserts.
Nothing worked, till she got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
I could feel like something was happening.
Something good.
It's been a life changer.
For Elisa and her now not-so-baby boy.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Anniversary time here at Carl's is savings time and dinner time for you. As we celebrate 67 years, you can save up to 40% on major appliances. We have exclusive offers and hot buys throughout the store, plus get a free steak dinner for 2. Save up to $1,000 on TVs. Serta mattresses are on sale, and we have a great selection of grills. Carl's 67th anniversary savings event is going on now, and dinner is on us. Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
My career path, I started as a quality technician and was promoted 3 times in 3 years, and now I'm a quality lead. I encourage others to apply at Pilgrims for the pay, the hours, the benefits, and to be one big loving family.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Cade Overton. At the end of this month, college football will take over TV every Saturday in the fall. Now, this year's season is going to be one to remember because starting in 2024, things are going to look a little different. If you missed it yesterday, it was announced that starting in 2024, Oregon and Washington will be joining the Big Ten to go along with USC and UCLA. And then fast forward a few hours later to last night, and the Big 12 announced that they're adding Arizona, Arizona State, and Utah to go along with Colorado starting in 2024. And that leaves just Cal, Stanford, Oregon State, and Washington State left in the Pac-12. And there are more rumors going around about possible ACC teams leaving and joining the SEC and Big Ten. So starting next year, Division I football will be entering a new era. The good news is for Wisconsin, they've locked down one of the best coaches in the country in Luke Fickell. The Badgers are wrapping up fall camp over at UW Platteville. It's early. There's a lot more work to be done before we know what this Badger team is going to look like. But for the first week of practice, Coach likes what he sees.
Only day 3, but like where we are, I think there's great competition. I think if you've been here, you haven't seen us lose our emotions. That's what one of my challenges is. Can we push ourselves, compete like we do, but not lose our emotions and allow us to play with emotion, but not lose the emotions? I'd be remiss if I didn't say congrats to Joe Thomas, obviously. This is an incredible weekend for him in particular, obviously his family, but us as Wisconsin Badgers as well.
You gotta love the shout out to Joe Thomas at the end. Big day for Joe Thomas and his family. He was gifted his gold jacket and was named into the Pro Football Hall of Fame today. Joe played 10 seasons in the NFL, all with the Cleveland Browns. But before that, he grew up in Brookfield, Wisconsin, and went to the University of Wisconsin, where he was a multiple-time All-American and went 3rd overall in the NFL draft.
Thank you so much for allowing me to count on you. Don't forget to keep showing up for each other. God bless the Cleveland Browns, God bless America, and God bless football, the greatest game of all. Thank you.
That's all I've got for now. The Brewers and Pirates just got underway. I'll have full coverage of that game later tonight. We'll be right back.
Showing how you feel, it's been a while. Go ahead and smile. Go ahead and smile.
Stop in now at our biggest sale of the summer at Interior Designs in Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year, going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Not every day in the Coulee region is sunny and perfect. It's going to rain, but don't worry. We'll be the first to warn you when it's coming. And when it does, what better way to stay dry while on the go than with one of these? This summer, News 8 is giving away these stylish and fancy first-worn weather umbrellas. And all you need to do to win is send us your coolest weather pics. Rain or shine, just send us a pic that you took of the great weather around here. For complete rules, just go to news8000.com/contests.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Click or call to schedule your new smile consultation today.
Go ahead and smile.
All right, rain chances tomorrow, but there will still be plenty of dry periods, but one to keep an eye on if you have outdoor activities on Sunday. Monday and the rest of the week looks pretty comfortable for temperatures. No heat or humidity, but we do have rain chances coming back in.
Great weather for football, though.
I think it is. It really is.
We'll see you tonight at 10.